Hi, and welcome to episode 49 of ForgeFire Archives. I am your d- I am your dungeon master pirate. I will be introducing you to my players who have taken upon themselves to cause me yet more pain. All right.
Oh.
The sneak rat will join us later. He is sneaking so hard he slipped through the fourth wall. I will first introduce the creature, uh, who will be turned into an actual owl if he doesn't fix his name. Um, Sippy, played by Bill.
Boy, I'm parched.
Do the noise.
Fuck, I'm thirsty now.
No.
Do the roar.
Fuck you, Bill. You made me thirsty.
You're always thirsty.
I
Arania,
tuned it out.
shut up. Arania Stargrove, played by Liv, who is actually here again. Wow, wowie zowie. She's come down from on high, the mighty actor, to bless
Hey
us.
guys, can you believe it? I've been alive in the Upside Down this entire time.
Wow.
Has anyone seen my boyfriend, the Demogorgon?
That
How do you my
cannot be an
boyfriend?
actual line.
It is 100% an actual line.
I wish I could see the show.
My favorite abuse victim, Martyrwick, played by Connor, who knows too much. He cannot leave me anymore. He knows too much. He's dead. He's dead. All right. Uhal, played by.
And I'm back from getting ice.
Into the hole you go.
Yeah, we charge $19.95 to move dead bodies. Just so you know.
All right.
All right. Uhal, you motherfucker. Don't you ever do that to your mic ever again. Uhal, played by Mason.
Special rate $15 a day for transporting Martyr's dead body.
I'll just disintegrate him.
$1 for moving the dust.
So he can't be rezzed.
Oh, we started?
I hate you.
Oh my god.
I think I viscerally hate you now.
My bits get funnier every week.
I just want to see what Caleb does when you DM.
I'm a
It is
very.
recorded.
I am very. Look, Karen does stupid shit, but I have behaved as Pyro.
But
I
why?
refuse.
That's the question there.
Because Karen is. He's just a vibe. He's not as manic as every other one of my characters. He's kind of just an old dude. Anyway.
He also doesn't need to. We have Fergus on Saturdays to fuck with Connor's plans enough.
You know, that's fair.
Here.
I take pity on Connor. Because he's as much of an abuse victim in his game as I. But we're not here to talk about Saturday. We are here because you guys still have to cross half the continent, and I don't want to take another 5 sessions for this. So, we
We don't gotta worry about nothing.
Our cabin or
He's dead, Jim.
wagon suddenly turns to a
We
ship
killed him.
called the Wind.
No, I think he's just rolling a die to see which one of us dies first.
You know what? Basically, it's do Roman herds now. Fight 5 with him. Right.
The bagel juice.
You're gonna get juiced by the bagels, yeah.
Not the bagel juice.
Okay.
Did somebody say beagle juice?
Oh
No,
my god.
Bagel, as in the fucking food. You juice a fucking bagel.
Say that 3 times fast.
No.
Beagle juice. Beagle juice.
Beagle, as in like the dog?
Beagle juice.
No.
These are the heroes. These are the heroes of the setting.
Oh my god! There's a Broadway actor in my room! Call 911!
Debatable.
I would think you would enjoy having Alex Brightman in your room, Connor. He can do incredible things with his throat.
Who said he was on my side?
It's pretty good.
Bagel goose.
Alright, I made him say Hamlet. He went away.
There we go. Yeah, I deserve that.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
229, so that's nice.
Oh my god.
Jesus, Connor.
Oh my god. Maybe I should troll a little less, because the gods seem intent on making me pay for it today.
I don't know, you didn't exactly face retribution the last time.
You're right. I should keep stirring up shit and kill Zwickage.
No?
Okay.
He's not
Here's
even here. You're
what
like,
I'm going to do.
no.
You all travel for the next couple weeks, avoiding many encounters. I'm going to say, let's see here. I think I have the travel table here. It's a little bit. I think I shortened it. Yeah, blue a Holland ass, and then too careful on a blue. Okay. We were careful, so let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 days. I want each of you to roll me a D100, and I will deem things happened. Based on.
Do we need to roll them in a certain order or just okay?
Does not matter.
That was good, right? That was usually good. We're going up.
Any more of that and abandoning gifts.
You can't.
I can. I can just not run.
I ban gift by ban game.
No game, no gift. Let's see. 12, 34.
So that's what your explanation's going to be. Got it.
Yes. Alright.
It's his story and he's sticking to it.
Alright. It's gonna be a rough couple weeks. Jesus Christ. Except for Martyr.
Except for Martyr.
Okay, now it's everybody but or everybody including one.
You're welcome, guys. I've died
Yeah.
for your sins.
He's just looking. He's just like, oh yeah, he's switching. I'm switching which one's good and which one's bad.
Yeah.
He's just right now.
No, I really think he is, though.
I mean, the name
Really?
gives it away, guys. Martyr. I died for you.
Well, except for last time where Uho
Oh,
almost
so I
died.
don't even want. I don't want to see that anymore. I want to put that away. Just gonna-
Put that away!
I don't like that.
Sippy.
What? I didn't do anything.
Find a cowboy hat. On a cactus.
Catboy hat?
A cowboy hat on a cactus.
Oh, cowboy hat. Oh,
Okay.
they said catboy hat.
I heard Catboy too. I got really
Yeah.
excited.
He will put the cowboy hat on with no hesitation.
Okay.
DM question about this cowboy hat.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have singe marks on it?
Mm-hmm.
Does it look like there's a spot for 2 devil horns to poke through it?
Who knows?
You motherfucker.
If there is, that's where his little floof things
His
go.
little floof. Yes.
His
Texas
tutor.
Longhorn mentioned, "What the fuck is impulse control?"
Oh, it's merely a taste of things to come, my friend.
Hi, Shane.
Hi, Shane.
I'm pushing Plyo to his limit with gifts. Sorry, past his limit. Let me clarify.
You're doing that to all of us there, bud.
Veronica.
Yeah.
Yes, dear.
I can't delete it yet.
Let's see, what do you find at 34?
I was hoping when I joined my music would turn itself off, but it did not.
I have here nothing.
Tragic.
Alright. Let's see, what does Veronica find?
Good question.
So I am on my way home.
Alright.
Something happened at the desk that she was freaking out about, so I stayed to help her with it, and I drove not to your home.
That's fine, man.
I'm almost.
I can't guarantee all of your party will be alive by the time you get back.
Which one?
Okay, that's enough slices.
I know, you know damn well who.
Is it Margaret?
Alright. Alright, let's see here. Alright, you find...
Why would it not default to speaker?
Bomba. What appears to be... a
Why can't I turn it on?
bad shape. A cracked horn in the sand, blood red.
Hold on, let me try this.
I'm just gonna pick it up. Make sure Martyr has both of his horns.
Part of a skull comes up with it too.
Ah!
Someone say something.
Okay,
Something.
I can hear that one.
lovely.
Wow.
Alright, so the part of the skull, it appears to be a kind of long angled skull with most of the jaw missing, but it does appear to be of a large creature. So it's pretty, with both hands, but it's...
What
No.
kind of horns are we talking about? Are we talking like scimitar horned oryx or Texas longhorn? The actual cow. Texas was medium sized, fucker.
But it's
More-
born anyway.
more like... You've seen the goats with the straight the straight back points. It's
yeah,
like,
scimitar horned oryx.
Yeah, it's like that, but they almost bend inward, almost like a drill.
Wait, I'm
They're
hauling
like
ass.
curled.
They're spiral horns. If they
The horns?
if they gored you,
It's a spiral horned antelope.
it seems humanoid. The skull's humanoid. The horns are of a drill, almost spiral nature, and feel jagged.
My drill is a drill that will pierce the heavens.
Indeed.
Bill just posted the same thing in the chat.
I did it before you. I am the greatest who did it. My
Why
greatest.
it gotta
Yes,
be a
like those.
competition? We're
Yeah.
both
Yeah.
gentlemen of the spiral.
Why you gotta put two bad bitches against each other, Connor?
Me?
Yes.
Bill,
Oh my god, he's dying.
Billy, we need the vortex again.
Can I like make some sort of check to try and identify what kind of creature this is? Quite possibly survival.
I'll give you an advantage for a reason that I'll let you know in a minute.
Ooh. But I get to roll the survival.
Yes, survival.
25.
25. You're at first you're curious what could this be, until almost mesmerized. Martyr is behind you now. Martyr, you feel a pull toward the skull.
From In what way?
Something primal within you.
Marty's just
It-
kind of staring at it unblinkingly, and his eyes are a little glassed over, and he goes,
Your blood. It almost
Huh?
feels like your blood is being called toward it, and it's that moment that you see Martyr, and you make the connection. This looks like a very, very like a Neanderthal version of a Hybrian.
It's
Wait,
Lord.
so higher
higher int than Martyr, yeah.
oh,
And then that's when you look around and you see fields filled with bones and half-buried pieces of armor and weapons.
Can I reach out and touch the
oh great.
primal Hybrian
Where's
skull she
the
has?
battlefield?
Sure. Do you let him do this, Arania?
I mean, I see no reason. It's not like it feels radioactive or anything. So
You definitely get some weird vibes from it. I won't deny that, given your whole natural order of magic. There's something feels weird about this.
like,
It feels antithetical to you.
chaos.
Control.
hold on. I'm gonna hold it away and be like, hold on. We need to. I wanna find out more about this first.
Martin, you're surrounded by a bunch of bones and whatnot that radiate the same kind of energy. You're kind of feeling jazzed in this area.
Can I take out Trinity Edge?
Sure.
How possible would it be to affix these as cross guards on the blade?
Oh, entirely possible.
How bad of an idea would that be? Because I think that would be a very bad idea.
That's up to that's up to you guys. I think it's a fantastic idea, but I'm not to be trusted.
I just want. Can I make a wisdom check or some sort of check to kind of get more a vibe check, quite literally.
Okay, let me give you make me a spellcasting check, and then I will give you a more in-depth explanation than bad vibes.
So, wisdom with or without proficiency?
With.
Okay, I'll just roll insight because it's the same thing. 14.
This feels. If whenever you see Martyr in an intense states of rage, he gives off a very violent feel. This place reeks of blood and carnage. It defies even the most base rage an animal can have to the point of excess and mayhem. Now that you've put your magic into the air, you are now suffocated by feelings of violence, murder,
Like mad cow disease, like not even like fighting for survival, but just blind mad. Like
unconsciously, you feel you're white knuckling your staff, and you're gritting your teeth.
But this is like Neo. Okay, Liv is starting to put together a picture with Neo Hybrians, a battlefield, and immense rage. Does this feel like specifically cornate?
You don't know what corn is.
What? I'm from the old.
You know, yeah, you're from the old world. You probably would have. Yeah, if anyone here does have a better idea, it would be you. This definitely reminds you of the older tales of the primeval chaos gods.
I really would not touch this. I'm going to put it down, and I am not going to touch it with my bare hands again. I'm just gonna shove the skull back into the sand. This feels older than Hybris. This feels like the one before, and I don't like that.
Now, Martin, whereas she feels antithetical, as in this entire thing is against her, you feel as if you've been injected with raw coffee. Caffeine flows through. You feel jazzed, and you're starting to breathe hard too, as your heart starts pumping like you're getting ready to fight. And you find yourself drooling a little bit.
If I could posit, I think it would be like when you give a lot of ADHD or give an ADHD kid coffee, where he's shockingly calm and composed for once, and he's just locked in staring at this battlefield
Right.
with that bit of drool coming out.
Okay.
How very Percy Jackson of you.
Your heart is starting to pump though, but your
Mhm.
brain's almost that first battle calm you get whenever you're about to enter a fight.
We should leave. We should keep moving.
Martyr looks like he's hearing things that aren't there.
You hear
Martyr?
you hear the clank of metal, the roars of beasts.
Martyr. How much more primal do you have to get? You don't need this. Let's go.
You hear a whisper in your ear. Feels good, doesn't it? Why did you
Do I
feel this
recognize?
way? Oh yeah.
Is this Hybris?
No.
Oh.
The guy you stuck up the portal.
Martyr?
Threw away all we had. You sure?
Why does he sound like a jilted ex-lover?
Kinda.
Are you just talking to him, Arania?
Yes.
He seems almost like he can't hear you anymore.
Strong. Mighty. What we wanted. We took nothing. No disrespect from weaker, lesser things.
I'm gonna take his hands.
That voice quiets.
He pauses.
Martyr?
He kind of blinks and looks around.
The spirits, whatever remnants of the people that died here, are very active and very influential. We should keep moving.
Murder.
Mhm.
Make me wisdom save.
Uh-oh. 17. Jesus.
You fail.
Do I see him struggling?
You don't know what's happening right now.
I don't see a struggle.
I mean, you've seen what I've been describing of him not hearing you, and
I
then him
have
like.
resistance.
This happens instantly. Let me explain this real quick.
I thought you had a card for a wisdom save or something.
Wait, I might. No, I have a joker.
This happens instantly. Let me explain. Your eyes glaze over, and you see vaguely in a mirage, almost. The terrain changes for you, and you find yourself at the bottom of a massive, blood-soaked hill, and there are hordes of gangly and muscled monstrosities, blood red, screaming, running up a hill into equally red monstrosities, almost maddeningly, all slicing into each other, biting, cutting,
Martyr
dead,
will
almost bleeding themselves. And at the top of the hill, you see a massive citadel made of brass. You feel drawn toward it.
Martyr will reach down to like the flowing blood on the ground and smear it across his face.
It's
Take like a
intoxicating.
deep inhale. Takes like a deep inhale of it, like a shark smelling blood. And he'll start walking.
I'm holding fast.
He's not moving on the outside.
Oh.
Shit.
You
The window's shut off solid.
you begin
Yeah,
to run forward.
He's flying above the battle, like
You are
dodging speed.
No, you don't dodge. You smack them out of the air. You feel the raw power. You reach out and you can rip things in half. The blood flows into you as you careen toward the citadel. You need to get there. You hunger for what's in there.
Do I have my sword?
You do. You have a sword.
Not Trinity Edge?
No.
Not my
Where's the
baby.
bloodletter?
What
So
sword is it?
so you know Chaos Eater from Darksiders?
Oh my.
It's that, but it is metallic red. and the hilt is a dark brass color metal. And the hilt screams as you swing it. You feel a voice screaming in your head to run, cause mayhem, blood for the blood god, blood for the blood god, blood for the blood. And that voice just
Martyr!
runs out. This is all happening.
Can I hear her?
No.
Do I have any form of resisting?
Something in your head's kind of dictating at this, but you also notice there are other things within the battlefield besides the blood monsters, because realize they're not exactly the same. Some are covered in spores. Others are fungal monstrosities. They feel heretical. But you head toward the Citadel anyway, where the normal ones are pouring out of. Feel drawn almost like a magnet. And you land.
Question for those of us that are watching on the outside. Does it look like he's having this is going to be a weird reference, but is it like Raven and That's So Raven when she's having a vision where she's just kind of like blankly staring into space? Or is it like something that looks more severe like a seizure?
I'll describe that in a minute. Let me get to this last one.
Okay. Just my main point of inquiry is it something that we look like
less than 6 seconds will have passed by the time I'm done.
Cool.
All right. As you get into the Citadel,
Mm-hmm.
it is worn down, but in a well-worn, weathered way. You can feel the resistance in every brick and every ingot that lines this wall.
Is there a way to wake up from this? Or am I swept away in the current?
You're sort of right now. You failed to save.
Okay. Can I take the sword I have and... Is there, like, loose pieces of this brass or material I can pick up or feel?
No.
Okay.
With you could not put a chip. Maybe Trinity Edge in a few hundred years could do this. Maybe chip a hole in this thing.
Few 100 years? That's longer than his life.
If only. As you land in the courtyard, you are beset by the pull. You are seemingly dragged along on a scent of blood and criminal madness. And before you stands a large door. And standing right next to you is your Hybridian self. You find yourself suddenly allowed to move now. You're still holding the sword, and it's looking at you.
I pointed at him. Where am I?
Our birthright.
What birthright is that?
It's what our father threw away.
Show me.
I can't. You have to make a choice.
Of?
This is a vision. It's the best I can do. You're not actually here. In there is the only other thing that stands a chance of giving you the kind of power you want. Without all that Archon nonsense wrapped up in it. Then again, the devils wouldn't be fond of you, but you probably don't care about them.
And if I choose not, if I don't like what I see when I open the door,
Then I'll be waiting for you in front of the other one's door. One last time.
Martyr will put his hands on the door and start to open it. He doesn't like the Hybrean version of himself, but he's said things that make him curious. So he'll like crack the door and start trying to look in on what this quote birthright is.
It opens almost too easily. And what you probably weren't expecting was how big the inner sanctum is. As it dwarfs and the size of the base citadel 1,000-fold. As you walk inside, you are walking on what appear to be black eggshells that you find to be skulls. A mound of shattered skulls leading up to a ruined slag of a throne.
Is there anyone on it?
What appears to be the bottom half of a massive, colossal-sized piece of armor that appears to have been breached outward as if something emerged from it.
Is there anyone else in the chamber?
Not that you can see.
Then Martyr will approach it.
There is a glint of light within the armor.
I reach for it.
Roll me a con save. Actually, no.
Woohoo!
Actually, no. Another wisdom save. This is in your mind.
That's a better stat. So,
All right.
31.
You feel a pulse rip out of it, and you feel your blood actually start to boil in your veins, but you manage to bring it down. It's still boiling, but you're working through it. By the way, just to give you the scale on that, you made the save by 5.
Martyr will kind of touch the armor.
The armor is burnt and blackened. The glint of light is within it.
Do I get the feeling that this is a reskinned Trinity Edge in my hand, or an entirely different blade?
This is a different blade. It feels like it radiates pure hybris energy. It's probably the manifestation of Rampage.
Martyr will slam the sword, stabbing into the spark.
A primal roar rips out through it. Everything as you the information. This is a vision, but the Jesus Christ, symbolization.
Symbolism.
Is you accepting at least partially this, and you get the distinct directions. Then this is the located within the first layer of the roots of hell. Sloth. this is the remnants of Corrin's realm, latched onto by Castelnoth.
Martyr immediately would think back to the speech he gave to Silas, that sometimes there's old things that need to be wiped away so that something new can happen.
Yes.
And he thinks back to that void mantle and Silas's statement that it can't be used for anything good, and he thinks about ending this at this post-mortem plague with it. And he will drop the new sword and walk away.
You look back.
Nope. He has rejected whatever this path is. And all it has is given him a target for when he gets through his real goal.
You hear a disappointed yet almost mournful, very well, behind you.
Do I recognize that voice?
Yeah.
And who would it be?
Yeah. The only one who's been talking to you so far.
Okay. Martyr won't pay him any attention and just keep walking.
If it means anything, when I kill you and take our body, I'll make sure to kill Hybris from you.
Uh-huh. Sure.
And you wake up, and you fall forward on your face.
Sand.
Urania, you noticed as soon as he went into that trance, all of his tattoos recoiled away from about his solar plexus, where a deep, almost forge-colored glow was spreading out from his chest, almost like a starburst. And it was
Is it still there?
And it was sucking in all the ambient energy from the battlefield. And after 6 seconds pass, it's gone. All of the energy was sucked right into that thing and dissipates.
Do I feel it go somewhere?
Nope. It just is somewhere else.
Martyr will get up. That was...
What was that?
You won't accept nothing, will you?
No. Because I know it's not true.
I will take out Trinity Edge and plant the blade in the ground and point towards the cross guard. And there's a little, like, 3-split gem. There's, like, a hollow one where the Vermin Lord used to be.
Yeah.
It has a vague staining of green. There's the void one, and then there's the burning red hot hybris one. He points to the hybris section and goes, "This part was calling out to me to take on some fucking mantle, and I said no."
Well, that's good, right? That's good. Your lack of response is not comforting.
I mean, there was a little more to it. A threat was posed to me by a piece of myself, but we're gonna kill him anyway, so I didn't really pay much mind.
Huh?
I'm gonna kill myself.
That can't be healthy.
Well, ironically, it is. There's the. Have I not shared the like? There's a a Hybrian version of me, and then there's like the Void part who wants me, and then there was like the Vermin Lord was trying to tempt. Like they were all wanting
Arani, I think
this
you.
prime real estate.
Ronnie, I think you. I'm not sure if exclusively. I know damn well you know about those.
Yeah, she was in. You were in the dream set.
I'm in there, but it's Arania is grappling with the fact that he thinks of them as parts of himself, and Arania thinks of them as things that have latched onto him that are separate.
I gotta. We're gonna suck them out, smite them, and then I'll be good, and I probably won't explode as fast.
So they're not a part of. There's something that is like renting a room illegally.
No, they're part of me. Like they are part of my, especially the Hybris part. I mean, I was born with these in me.
We all know about that one.
Yeah, but I was born with both of these things already a part of me, Aranya.
The other one was the squatter.
Technically, yeah.
Okay.
But I was-
That makes at least a modicum of
No,
sense.
he was always a vermin.
Zrikich is like, excuse you.
I know what I said.
we're going to Hybris so he can help
Hybris?
destroy these parts of me. Not Hybris, Hollis to destroy these parts of me, so that I can stop having to fight voices in my head telling me to do things and having visions when I see you.
What did I do? Bring you back to me.
I've always wondered who Hollis was. I can't wait for him to pull the Scooby-Doo mask off and reveal Hybris.
And
They
he
sound
would've-
awfully
he would've
similar.
gotten away with it if it weren't for us meddling kids.
A little rat too.
And the rat.
Which
too.
one?
Is Ricketts
All
lining
of
up the Jezzael? Yeah.
Each rat. Every single rat we've ever interacted with.
They're all the same person.
By the end of the campaign, we're just gonna have a summon rat whistle of every different rat NPC we've ran into, and they're just gonna crawl out of the ground for
Skaven
the final fight.
Swarm. You know, one of the boons I'm going to give Zrikich is he just shadow clones a bunch of Skaven slaves out just to die.
Skaven clone jutsu. Wow.
Murder will get on the cart.
Okay. I guess we're just moving on. All right.
Has this been
mean-
a long rest since Goose?
Yes, it's been 20 days.
20 since Goose?
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah, dog, you were gone for a pretty long time. Shane. You thought you were gone for only like an hour, but you were actually gone for like multiple.
And you got everything identified, so yes, you have your gem.
No. I have a thing for that.
Shut up. Suffer.
I want to be like when Zrikich comes up to Uhal and he's like, "Hey, can you identify this for me?" Uhal's gonna be like, "Yeah, sure, no problem. I got you." And then he's gonna spend the 10 minutes, and then after that 10 minutes, he's just gonna look at Zrikich, look at the rest of the party. He's gonna be like, "Zrikich, come over here for a minute, please. Come over here for a minute, please." And he'll lean in to Zrikich after and be like, just so you know, if you attune this to a weapon, something about your strength score going to 25. So if you feel like a massive buff, if you like all of a sudden get massively buffed,
Not 25.
It is 25.
Is it 25? Oh.
It's
Yeah.
25.
Holy
that'll,
shit.
that'll be the reason.
When we discovered it, Shane said, "Connor, when you find out what this does, you, not your character, are gonna want to suck me off for it." And he said it, and I said, "You want a rusty blowjob? You want a deep throat?"
Wow.
That rusty
Okay.
trombone, bro.
Not the rusty trombone.
Wah, wah, wah.
10 fingers, 10 toes, 1 tongue.
Now, real quick, Pyro.
Yeah, what up?
Hypothetically, if I were to slot this gem into my sword, could I take it out?
It's a good question.
Is there a dismantling process?
Do I do the Diablo thing, or do I do Perhaps. Yes.
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 Okay. All right. I would have put that in a sword.
Okay.
Do we just see Giga Rat appear one day? Just,
With
So-
how much he covers himself up, you wouldn't really tell a difference unless you saw him like roll his sleeves up.
Sir.
What's your
what-
strength now,
Yeah,
Shane?
hang on. What's your strength now?
It goes from a -1 to a +7.
Yeah, no,
Shit.
there's
Yeah,
there's no fucking
yeah,
way
there's
you're
no
hiding that.
covering
No.
that up.
Sorry, you're going from like wiry, a strong rat man to halfway into a rat ogre. There's no fucking
No,
way.
listen.
No.
Listen, Gul'dan sleeper build, bro. Gul'dan sleeper build.
Shut your little
This is
vermin mouth.
Captain America, the first Avenger over here, guys.
You're bigger than Baseline Zrach, and he was a storm vermin. I'm gonna say it takes a little while to get this thing probably set in your sword. Or the price of a long rest, I guess. Fuck, I don't know.
over the course of 20 days, does he manage it?
Yeah, I hope so. I might decide to have this be like a specific thing you gotta go to a jeweler for, but for now, yeah.
Does it only apply when he wields the sword, or is it all the time?
It's all.
It's when I'm attuned to it.
I think it makes it become an item he has to attune to.
Yeah, it does.
So he's attuned to that now, and as long as that's there, he is now Giga Rat.
I was really hoping it was going to be a He-Man transformation every time he drew his sword. Just by the power of gray furs.
That's it. I don't care about fucking gray fur.
And even though it's quite obvious to the rest of the party, I like to think that Martyr does not notice.
Martyr clueless. Absolutely.
You are literally like, you would probably
Martyr,
be like
I
the alpha build for an alpha build for a rat ogre. Like you're the preliminary schematics for a rat ogre.
I'm a rat ogre that can sneak.
Terrifying.
Imagine how Talea would feel if that were a possible thing.
Shane, what's your net?
Sneaky rat ogres. What?
Hey, party.
Yeah.
Can I have permission to do a thing that could cause some chaos?
I want specifics.
I want to plant a thing. It turns into a random
Man,
effect.
Uhal hasn't even figured out what's happening in
Oh.
2 weeks yet.
Those.
Because I was about to ask Shane what his lowest ability score was, and then it hit me.
It was strength until about a couple seconds ago.
I was saying, what is it now? Because I want to see how busted you are.
My lowest stat is my intelligence out of 12, which is a +1.
Wow.
And then charisma +2, wisdom +3. Well, actually, no, constitution's +2 as well.
I think I asked Uhal. Yes, because Martyr was like crying. He's like, I am asking permission when he can try out the beans. And I think, what did you say, Mason?
I said if you wait until Uhal is 14, I believe, then he can cheat one of the beans because one of the one that gives improves your lowest ability score is a check, right?
Save.
Or a save, yeah. Uhal can cheat it by saying you automatically succeed instead of the risk.
I'm going to be so real with you. There's no way in hell I can wait 4 levels to plant one.
Well, I was just saying if you keep a couple for that.
I would like permission from the party after we get through rolling what happens on our trip. Can I plant one now before we get to Hollis's place? Because let's be real, if it spawns a sarcophagus thing, we can just leave it. It's just gonna fit in a cache.
That's someone else's problem now.
Quite literally, like we could spawn the most unbelievably like problematic thing, and like it's just a cache. Like they're just gonna like run it over, or it's gonna be part of the ecosystem for a while.
Oh my god.
Random mummy lord just fucking erupts.
Where the fuck am I? Are those hell divers? Like,
What?
The mummy lord looks outside and sees fucking Fatalis just zooming in. He's like, "Oh, come on, man! I just got here."
Yeah.
Your managed democracy as the hordes fall in.
There's just.
But
Yeah,
I want my party's permission
he's learning.
because Connor has wanted to do this for a while, and Martyr has said he will wait and on everybody's until he has permission to do it, and he is asking.
Character, man. This is so out of character.
Well, after leaving the Hybrian field, hey gang, I have a question.
What?
Can I try something?
That depends.
I don't
Got
like where
these-
this is going.
I've got these magic beans that Uhal identified for me, and they do chaotic things. I want to see what one of them does before we get to Hollis's place, Clay. Because if it causes a problem, we're on a cache, and so we could just leave it. But like, if it's something good, then we could take it, and it helps us. But I don't want to
Do
like
we
plant
know,
it.
like, the level of possible catastrophe this could reach?
I mean, it probably won't affect like outside of a cache, and this place is already fucked as is. So like, I don't want to test this out outside of a nice city where it
What
could
were the
possibly
beans
cause
called
problems.
again?
It's a bag of beans.
Beans.
I want to get a feel. Like I don't understand most of it. And I've got 9 of them. I've got 9. I want to plant one.
You may plant it once.
I've been thinking about it, and this feels like a safe place to test out how it goes.
Sippy's just blinking. Blink.
I don't want to test it near Hollis in case it causes problems for him.
Blink.
And if it gives us a buff, I would like to have it go into fighting these alternate versions of me.
I mean, we are kind of in the middle of nowhere on Ikesh. I really can't think of a better place to
Martyr.
test it if there is a good one at all.
I stare at Zerkich, scared. Yes?
So this is one of 9. And it has a chance to backfire, is that correct?
Yes. But it has a chance to do good things, apparently.
Yeah, something about a mummy lord, from my memory.
Yep. Martyr,
Yeah.
Or it's a boulette.
I
I
will
don't
pose
understand it.
forth this compromise. You will plant this single one. Regardless if it's good or bad, you will plant no more. Is everyone fine with that?
I'm okay with that.
Okay, I can do that. Just one.
Good compromise.
Yeah,
Just
that's what I'll
one.
do.
And then Sippy holds on to them until we deem it necessary to use.
His ears drop. Oh. Yeah, I look at Sippy sadly.
Sippy.
Judgment.
Martyr, this isn't about you being irresponsible. It's about you being in the front line, in combat constantly. If someone takes them from you or destroys them, then we lose out. Sippy stays safe, relatively.
Look, I try to stay as
I
safe
have
as
tried
can.
my damnedest to strike that bird down.
Yeah, I cannot control what fucking 80-foot fly speed, fucking giant 60-foot cone fire breath attacks go against Sippy. Like there's a certain limit where I can keep him safe.
I tried. He wouldn't go down.
If not Sippy, then Uhal.
Oh, give it to Sippy. I trust Sippy. No offense, Uhal.
Sippy pulls
Martyr
out
will.
pulls out a little bag for the rest of the beans.
Martyr takes out the bag that they come in, opens the drawstring, and you see like a puff of like technicolor glitter shoot out. Poof!
I grabbed one bean.
I take a
I'm just
single
gonna
bean,
add
look close.
that the bad things are a mummy lord, a boulette.
Don't say anything. Just let him roll.
Martyr puts the bean in his mouth.
It was more so because
Is that what you're supposed to do with it?
Hey, this is what you're preparing for.
They're
I thought you
beans.
said plant it.
You
I hand the
plant
bag. I spit in the dirt.
At least it's water.
Dumbass.
And I kick over the dirt.
You
So
know,
you have to water the bean and plant it for a minute. So there's the water.
you know, I'm really upset because I already said all the ambient corn energy left the area. Because then I could have really had some fun.
Oh,
He said that he said this after we left the battlefield. Right?
true. And we could be in some other cache area that has
No,
problems.
no.
We went a zip code over, and then he started acting up again.
A zip code over.
No.
DM, let me know when I can roll my D100.
Roll up to 100.
Okay.
Let's see what you...
Okay.
Ah!
Campfire.
The campfire pops up, and blue flames spring forth and burn for 24 hours, or until it's extinguished.
Oh.
E-M-P-F-I-R-E-S-O-N-G song.
This is... Quick, Uro, what does the fire do?
Burn.
It's just a fire, dog.
What do you mean it's just a fire?
I'm gonna be real with you. That's probably one of the most anticlimactic results you could have got.
It's just a campfire?
I'm a little relieved.
Yep.
Martin drops to his knees.
On
He
one
stares
hand,
at the bag of beans he handed over.
on one hand, I want to do something interesting. On the other hand, I want to actually get shit done this session.
Martyr looks... He's like his soul is shattered.
Give me a few minutes.
Okay. We didn't
Well-
destroy the world.
Martyr,
Buh.
1. It's over.
But one. Sibby, you have 8 magic beans.
I also
Yeah,
have
it feels bad, Martyr. Because literally, I think that's the most anticlimactic.
Yeah, I'm looking at the list. This is literally the only thing where like nothing. It's just nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally everything else is like a thing happens, and then it's like
It's
just
there.
fire.
It's there for 24 hours.
Ural is inspecting
Fire.
the campfire because he's
I-
like, how did the flames come from a bean?
I pick up the campfire.
you. How the fuck do you pick up a campfire, dumbass?
How much fire damage do I take, DM?
It does not move.
Oh, no, I don't.
Control
Oh.
bonfires a
I'm-
D8.
I'm taking it with me.
No, you can't. It's stuck.
Why?
It's stuck.
I'm,
It,
pulling-
We
like,
don't
I'm trying to pull.
He refuses to move.
I pull out the sword.
Okay.
Motherfucker! I'm rolling to attack.
All right.
Martyr, sweetheart, harder.
23,
You
and I'd
kill-
like to drop a smite.
Honey.
The fire is extinguished.
I start.
Does
I
that
go,
make you feel better?
No, it's supposed to keep burning for 24 hours. And I start picking up the pieces.
Burns.
Come with me.
You can't move the pieces either.
Ah!
Okay, I think now is a great time to keep walking and burn off a little of this energy.
Ha! Burn.
Curse you, you fucking beans!
All right.
All right.
You okay? Get back on a blue.
I grumpily sit there, cross-legged and armed.
Okay. As soon as y'all turn around, you hear a puff of smoke.
My stone creaks as my head turns.
The fire's there.
Just let's.
I
We
wish.
don't have to. We can leave that alone. We can make the choice
Can
to
you?
leave that alone.
The allure of the fire's there, Martyr. Haunting
No.
you.
Martyr is pissed, but he's sitting like vibrating with rage.
The fire wiggles.
Middle finger.
The fire makes a heart shake.
I look away.
The heart breaks now.
Zippy's just holding up his cowboy hat in front of Martyr's face so he can't see the fire anymore.
Well, remember there's 2 holes.
Zippy will hold it by the holes so his hands are in front of the holes.
Like turning off the lights with a bird in a room. I just suddenly like
Parrot.
calm down. Yeah, just docile. I'm a horse with blinders now. Just calm.
Martyr, you feel a hand on your shoulder, and it feels like it has a very strong grip. And Zirkis just looks up at you. Martyr, sometimes we
You
lose.
can't see it.
Move on.
What the fuck have you been juicing on? Did the bean do this to you and not me?
Yes.
No.
Martyr, just
Why were you
roll
chosen?
persuasion. Roll persuasion. Martyr does not believe you just ran. Martyr believes this being randomly made somebody super strong and it wasn't him.
Say persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Martyr, I
Here you
think
go.
you're getting a little tired.
I am casting calm motions.
Muscle. Muscle rat.
Maybe
Uh-huh.
maybe you should take a little nap. Maybe
Definitely
we should
wasn't
take
the
a little
beans.
nap.
Hey, Martyr, make
I
a
don't-
charisma saving throw.
Oh, the
I don't
paladin?
think the-
Sure.
I don't think the beans did anything.
Oh, okay. There we go. Martyr's like, Martyr,
You're right.
Martyr, it was not the beans.
You're right. The beans totally didn't give Trickster a cool power up and not me. I'm sure it won't even last all that long.
You
I
want
bet
to
it's-
know what it
I bet
was?
it's-
Oh,
Sure.
wait, it was something? What?
Yes. Only killed that wyvern. I ripped out its core. That's what has powered me up.
Martyr lays on the floor.
He spins his sword around and shows the gem sitting in the hilt.
It's that.
See, it had nothing to do with the beans.
I lay under the bench on the cart and just stare at the wall.
Okay,
Like a full toddler tantrum pout.
okay.
Why are you
Take it now.
sulking?
Yes, he is.
My whole fucking the sneak rat can fucking body slam me, but I can't get any good fucking bean magic in my soul.
Maybe
hated
you need
it.
a different kind of magic bean. Maybe what you need is
Who the hell wanted to plant one? Sorry,
Sick.
having
That's-
very big feelings.
Martyr.
Maybe you need to eat Orania's magic bean. Maybe that'll make you happy.
I was thinking about coffee, but yeah, that too.
Maybe I need to plant myself in the magic bean. Can I?
No?
Do
I
you
don't-
hear yourself right now, Martyr?
Maybe it's because I didn't swallow it. You all told me I had to plant it. Maybe they're
No,
eating
I
it.
don't think that's what happened.
Sippy, can I
No.
have one?
Nope.
Sippy just
What?
shakes his head. Also,
Please.
Sippy is hiding the beans somewhere.
Nobody
in
wants
his bag.
Brendan.
Like a cat begging to eat plastic. I'm just
Meow.
like, please, please.
Martyr.
Yes.
You forget what we said a few minutes ago when you planted that bean.
I know, but I didn't.
Is your
think it was-
word really this useless, Martyr?
It sucked so bad.
So
Things suck in life, Martyr.
He turned back over to continue sulking.
So we're 2 metrics into the D100s ahead you roll. So Martyr
Oh, goody.
at 51.
Do I find another bag of beans?
No.
Who cares?
Oh. It's just so good.
What do you find?
Break your ankle.
No.
As he's reading, by the way, Liv, that giggle you're having is what I had when you yelled, "That's too many slices!"
Too many slices.
I had to get up and go lay down on my floor for a minute to recompose.
You
That's-
find a big carcass, a body, if you will. It
Of?
looks like a large. No, not large. This thing is probably on the borderline of colossal. At the very limits of huge. It looks like a massive worm-like monster, but it's covered in a bunch of limbs. Some of them rat in nature.
Like Skaven?
Yes,
I look at Zrikich.
covered in plates of metal and little radars.
Zrikich, what is that? Zrikich, you're muted. What is that?
Just got back. What?
What is that? And he's pointing at a thing.
What thing? I just got here.
You've been on the
Really,
cart the whole time.
I just got here. What the fuck just happened?
Wow, you don't listen when you say it. Go AFK. There's a giant human centipede rat thing with armor.
A centipede rat thing?
Uh-huh. Said it had skaven arms. So Marta said, what is that?
Ugh. Abomination, that's what.
Fucked up.
Looks like a mobile version of a hell pit.
What's a hell pit?
Why even bother?
What's a hell pit?
Hell pit is a big amalgamation of angry, screaming flesh.
Gross.
There are massive rivets of metal bolted to this thing, guns and radar dishes. They are unmoving.
Totally gross.
That looks like a weapons platform.
Someone's been playing with theirs.
Is there anything worth looting off of it?
I guarantee we get close enough to it, it'll activate and try to kill us all.
Let's stay on the
That
cart.
sounds like a no.
Let's stay on the cart.
I mean, if you think we could destroy it, it's probably covered head to toe in high-tech Skaven equipment.
I'll fight it if you let me have a bean.
No.
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 Congratulations.
Marta, if your word is going to be this worthless to where you're going to keep pestering me, I'm going to throw them into the ocean.
I regret to inform you that would unfortunately be very bad because there is earth at the bottom of the ocean that
And
would
that's the bottom of the ocean's problem, not mine.
You just see a massive stalk. A day later, you see a massive stalk of green.
Go straight to the domain of the Great Horned One.
Ah, my child has given me access to the material plane.
Uh-huh.
Oh, by the way, Zwickich.
Yep.
Oh, good.
Fractal did approach you about halfway through the 20-day journey, and say he could start extracting the Great Horned One essence from you.
Side effects.
Yeah, I have no fucking idea.
Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, diarrhea, sudden death, thoughts of suicide.
I'll deal with it later.
Okay. It is an option.
Yeah. Let's deal with Marty's stupidity first.
By the way, your horns are growing a little bit.
Yeah.
He'll take out a whetstone and just start grinding it.
Remember, it didn't work. You need to use your magic blades.
Fucker.
There's a rat in the whetstone where he keeps forgetting. The warp is getting to his brain.
I think it's that shit's sprouting from.
He uses his 25 strength to frisbee the whetstone across his head.
How much paste does he turn a single Golg into when it impacts?
None. There are no more Golg alive in the cache.
Did I hear a woo?
Yes.
Yes, you did.
Well, no more baseline DNA ones anyway.
God damn it.
Time for a crusade, Nevia.
That's where the
Don't let me have anything.
The Golg is where the Jagras came from.
Golgris.
In response, by the way, to Shrikish's, if you're going to be this incessant about your word, I'll throw it in the ocean. Marta will say, I said I wouldn't plant one and I give them up. You didn't say I could never plant any more ever.
Okay, maybe
that we would find a time to do them when necessary, and you will wait till then. And everyone in the group agreed that would be fine. So we will do so. And if you keep trying to act against it, then you are not really valuable as a team member.
Yeah.
maybe we can wait like at least 2 weeks before we ask again, okay?
Marta is visibly shut down.
Okay. That's gonna be a topic of discussion for tonight, I can tell. Okay.
So that's.
I'm gonna have to deal with the emotional fallout of that later.
What level?
There shouldn't be one. I've already said this to you, Martyr. If you're gonna keep doing selfish things when all of us suffer the consequences, this will not continue. I don't do selfish things. I share resources when asked. I do things that don't bring us problems most of the time. And I try to help you whenever you ask.
Basenha waves
even if
high.
it's something I don't agree with.
Stares at Sippy.
Basenha waves high from the boat.
Yeah, that was something. Look, I already explained that she had information I needed. Besides, we killed the slavery ring, saved all of them, stopped all that,
Got your
as
first,
Chippy would have wanted.
got your first death out of it.
Ugh.
My first death was me at the.
No, his first death.
Oh, his.
We have to trust each other, and if we keep acting against each other's wishes, then there's no trust, and there's no team. When we're in battle, I trust Uhal to do his magic. I trust Sippy to keep us alive. I trust Arania to do her druidic things. I trust you to fight in the front line with me.
Oddly uppity for a vermin. Martyr, you hear this in your head.
Yeah, he's not. He's 1,000 miles away. And he'll just let out a little sheepish. Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
I'm not your commanding officer.
He says nothing else.
You meek milksop.
This wasn't a command. This was information for you to understand.
I think maybe now's not the best time. I don't think he's really hearing much.
No one word to say with disgust.
Marty's just kind of shrinking into himself.
Okay.
The fact that we were the same person makes me sick.
Martyr.
He just kind of brings his wings and cocoons himself.
Oh.
I think he's perfect just the way he is. His emotional state will be fixed. He will serve his purpose.
And he just kind of.
And just curl
Mhm.
around him.
So Uhal.
I'll stay like that for most of the day.
So Uhal, 16.
Yippee!
Over the 20-day journey, what did you find? What did you find?
Zerkich's long lost father.
Dad? Would you believe this was the nearest place I could get cigarettes? That impression got live, I think.
What does Uhil find? Think for a moment.
Glad I could spark some joy, Liv.
Oh, Zerkich, I forgot to mention the thing you have in your weapon now. It also makes you very much vulnerable to walls. So try to stay away from
To walls? Oh.
What do you mean?
Made Nick pull out joke.
Just don't stay next to a wall.
I'm an assassin. Do you know how often I have to scale walls?
Well, just hope they don't fall.
Uhal, you suddenly feel very hungry. As you as your book audibly growls. And you feel a pull towards something a little ways past the ship.
We'll go to whatever it is.
You guys are rapidly passing in. You pick it up, and it is a strange-looking desert rose. It is pure black.
Do I get any void vibes from it?
No.
Okay. Just checking. That's all I can do, so.
Good Planet B.
Do you want to eat this book? It's not gonna hurt you, right? Okay. I will feed it to the.
Yeah, as soon as it gets no, just chomp.
Is it tasty?
It belches.
Okay, just let me know if you find something else you want to eat.
That's it.
Get the bean.
You can certainly feed the
No.
bean.
Oh no, I think we gave it to the wrong person. The beans to the wrong.
No, you gave it to the right person, maybe.
Character.
Look, if I was still playing Vagros would 100% give Walter the beans.
I
We
would've done
know.
lovely things with that. And you can certainly look. Let's move forward on the assumption that, much like Gale, that book can eat a variety of magic items for funny things.
Give him a boot.
DM, what would it take to get a D10,000 bean? As you mentioned this book and funny things, how many beans do we have to feed the book to get the D10,000 roll?
Luck of Dingleberry for Merlin's Taint. I don't know.
Well, guys. Merlin!
Oh, by all means.
No.
Where you went? You want my help? I have a request. You want a what?
He wears his,
No.
what the fuck is called, like a muumuu? I don't know what the fuck he's wearing. If U-Haul just dives under him and just throws the book upwards.
Chomp.
It's that Thanos meme.
Yeah, man, just go inside of his butthole to expand. Guys, I don't know if I...
It's come full circle because and Merlin was the one who gave him the book.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
God.
So. Okay. Now we arrive where the party is currently at, and they are nearing their destination over the next few days. Is there any last minute preparations you'd like to do?
Nope.
Oh, but by the way, let's see here. I believe some of you had orders from Marlios. All right, you, wizard boy.
Oh, wow.
Biscuit.
Minis.
This is the Thunderdome net. He hands you what appears to be a javelin covered in what appear to be hairline cracks. Let me just...
Also, real quick, Martyr's other arm is a contraption from like a crude arm from what's his name, right?
From Fractal, yes.
Fractal.
Actually, very specifically, if you look at it, it is it is a little. It was before it was very geometric, and there's a little like organic warping to it at the moment. It looks like it's bending. It'd be fairly easy to notice, like the first time we got it, and like the end of the trip, that there's like, not only is it less shiny and polished, but it is like warped, but it still is fully functional.
I see.
I still have that fucking thing that lets me Skype Chirpy. I wonder if I would call again just to see.
I mean, you might as well try. It's not like it has a limited number of uses. We just get dial tone usually. So.
Yeah, I've been meaning just to just keep doing it occasionally.
Womp.
No turpy.
Pyro, can I try to call therapy? I assume nothing happens.
Ah, see.
Sure.
Do 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 do.
Discovery, pick up the Discord message.
Huh?
Well, we're dialing dialing Turpy. That's what that's what Liv and I are doing. The Discord call.
I'm typing. Gosh.
Oh, I was doing the Skype one.
Yeah, it's specifically in my inventory as a Skype, the Turpy, as that was what was called to me. So
I WhatsApp Turpy.
Why did you say WhatsApp instead of WhatsApp?
Cool.
What?
Cool. WhatsApp.
No, it's not that you said WhatsApp. Technically, WhatsApp is correct. It's that you said WhatsApp, like WhatsApp, like you were saying. How many watts is that light bulb?
WhatsApp.
What's up, dog?
What's up?
was it?
Oh my god! I'm not caffeinated enough for this shit.
And you know what? Instead of the name I gave you, it's the gravitic pylon.
You must construct additional pylons.
It's kind of what it looks like.
How long does the trap last? Is
Minute.
it just until break free or a minute?
Minute.
Probably include that.
If they break out, is it destroyed?
No.
It says once a day, so probably not.
No, you only get once for all items you put in. And did we hand out the sickle?
No.
No?
No.
No?
What was it called again?
Gravitic pylon.
Can you put that
I'm
in
gonna,
chat, please?
I'm gonna change it back to travel ambience.
Oh yeah.
I feel like an Arius isn't necessary for looking at the shop stuff.
Right.
Thank you.
Alright. Now, what did you do to the sickle?
Made it a +2 moon.
Okay. Yeah. You get that.
With
Oh, I
room
do
to be a
have that.
+2.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. He already got it then.
Yeah, I thought so.
I thought I placed it in at the same time as theirs.
No,
I know
no,
I
no.
dumped a lot of money on either
You
Uhal
guys
and
made
or
more. You guys made more orders after he gave you the stuff as you landed on Nikesh.
Zurkich and Uhal both placed orders, I think, right? Because I poured a bunch of money into them.
Yeah, I think that was the no. Those were done that day.
The Rail Shock Jezzail was the one Zurkich got.
Yeah, that one was already done.
Another thing.
The gravity belt is the magnetic bowling balls, quote unquote, that I gave up.
Yeah.
And then poured money in.
Another thing I was waiting on was something with my moon stone ingot or moon steel.
Oh yeah, you told him to just go ape shit.
Yeah.
All right. He's still figuring that out.
Valid.
As the DM forgot it exists. The peek behind the veil. Yeah, I'm not gonna just shit some out right there and there, Brett.
As we're traveling these last, 2 days, 3 days?
3 days.
Zurkich will call. Who do I start with? Zurkich will call Arania into the room.
The room? Where are we?
He's gonna be in one of the rooms below deck.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna poke his head out, and you're gonna see Swole Zurkich without his robe, or not his robe, without his I guess
Without
it
his
is a robe.
cover.
His robe or his armor. He's
Take
just
everything from
regular clothes.
Hang on. Hang on. Hang on.
Oh no! Oh god!
Oh no,
No,
he's
no
hot.
weapons either. He's just completely
Naked.
rat.
Gotcha.
Not
Yeah.
big
He's not
rat.
naked.
Yeah.
He's just in his regular clothes.
Martyr's gonna be
Big and
cucked
bad.
by
He
a
will
rat.
take your baddie.
He's gonna be cucked by a rat.
That rogue's name is Big Dick Ratty.
My oh my!
Well, it's up to Ronnie if she's gonna go into the room.
Well,
I mean, she'll go to the room. She doesn't have any reason not to.
We're all about that preload.
She's just for the first time gonna be like, "Wow, you're fucking jacked."
Nuts.
That's a
having the
little freaky.
She has
just
said
having to
she's
hang up that phone call. I'm feeling romantical image.
she's a certified monster fucker, through her own words.
Yes, but this is like it's in the same way that Liv finds those extreme bodybuilders a bit creepy. Like when people are doing the extreme, like Arnold Schwarzenegger level bodybuilding, where you can see like the veins and everything.
So what I'm hearing is she doesn't view Martyr in the same way. Martyr baby.
No, because Martyr is hydrated.
Is he?
I'll get some water.
Yeah. There it is.
Yeah, Arania will go in the room.
Zerkich will just be standing there with his arms crossed, and you'll see all of his things laying out on the ground.
You can chat them.
Okay.
Since we're possibly going into a dangerous thing, I need everyone here to understand what I have and the tools that I have and will use.
All right.
And if you need any of them, I guess. Not sure how well they would do you.
Okay. I assume you have some sort of presentation that you had prepared, it feels like.
You see all of his weapons lined up on the ground. You'll see a whole bunch of bags and vials of liquids and dusts. Then you'll see a whole bunch of utility stuff like tinderbox, his manacles, mirrors, perfume, disguise kit. You'll see an arm. You see 2 hourglasses, a hunting trap, crowbar, block and tackle, chains, titans, oil, lanterns, rope. And then you'll see his robe and his bag of holding.
Okay. Personally, especially more recently, I'm not really meant to be up at the front unless I'm shifted. So I'm not entirely sure, like you said, that I would get much use out of them.
How about this?
He reaches down, grabs a bag of dust.
Invisibility dust. If you're in danger, throw it up. It'll coach you and keep you invisible as long as you don't act. Just move to a safer location.
Oh yeah, that would work.
Right, added dusted disappearance to your inventory.
All right. Does it have a specific number of uses?
1.
Okay.
He gave you his last bag of it.
There we go.
Do you use a shield?
That's a great question. Yes, I can. I currently do not. But I do have Warcaster, so I can use shields and still cast spells.
Okay, never mind.
No, I'm saying I can.
I don't have a shield. I had something if you didn't have a way to cast with one.
Oh.
He points to the arm.
Just an arm?
It is a mechanical arm.
I'm intrigued. I feel like at this point, I just sheer curiosity forces me to ask what that would do.
It attaches to you, and it acts as a third arm.
Nope.
It can hold things for you.
I haven't asked because we realistically D&D has done stupid shit to furbolgs. Do you have a tail, Rania? because
I like the vibe of Tails, so yes.
Yeah, you're an actual cowgirl now. Because that thing Zerkich that specifically is built for Tails.
Cool.
Well, that's the thing you gave me.
Yes.
Oh well.
I'm saying it is because I can only conjure the image of Nickage.
Nickage.
So now I'm saying that this is now exclusively for making a tail into a prehensile weapon building shitter.
That would be really cool.
Oh well. Here.
He'll hand you another bag, and you can hear a clinking of metal.
Hello.
It's primitive,
Hello,
but
Father.
effective in most cases. It's a bag of caltrops.
Ooh.
You got a bump right there. Where? Here. Was like a scratch? No.
If you need to cut off a
I'll
way to
punch it
reach
if you don't
then
even get off
use
it. Punch it. Now. What? What are you looking for? The fuck did you say?
I know you got a woman in here.
Are you retarded?
I cannot believe he can speak to his dad like that. The fuck you just say to me? How do you speak to your parent like that and live?
Because my bloodline says stupid shit.
You should hear what
You're always in here. You never leave. So I figured.
My mother. I call her a dumbass all the time.
Exactly.
All right, well that happened.
She's aware.
I know, but
she's aware.
But she was like, "How do you talk to your parent like that? That's not even comparable to what she says did."
Look, I was raised by a Marine, a sailor, and a rural California woman. There's a difference.
Look,
my
entire family harps on each other constantly. It's a way of showing love.
Somewhat. All right.
My family had yelling matches in high school, and we ended with "Love you." And I did that in front of my friends once, and they were like, "The most toxic, aggressive love you I've ever heard." And I was like, "Okay, mind your own business." Like, hey, somebody needs to go to therapy.
Mind your business, David.
All right. So anyway.
All right.
How many drops are in the bag?
There's 20. It's a bag of 20. That's how it's activated.
Thank you.
Let me put this is what a caltrops does in the chat.
It's the little spiky boys.
I put that just to separate it.
Nice.
And just letting you know, my robe has emergency funds and emergency transport and healing.
Wow. Thank you.
Right. Well, I don't want anyone to be misinformed or ill-prepared, especially since I have no idea what we're about to run into with Hollis.
Well, Zerkich, do you want this pylon that I just got?
We can get to that when you're in the room.
Martyr right there, having spent half his fortune to get you that fucking pie.
Sticking it in my head.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who's next? I'm gonna roll for it actually. So D3, Sippy, Martyr, or Uhal, in that order. Martyr.
Martyr it is.
You knew it as soon as you were rolling that.
Yes, sir.
So Martyr's chilling in the same room that you found Arania coming out of.
Martyr.
He's up on the ceiling and his wings slowly open up.
Shoot.
Yeah.
He just motions his finger, like, come over here.
Come here, boy.
I flip off the bar and walk over. What do you need?
Down below.
He's just gonna walk there. And you'll see the same thing. All of Zerkich's stuff. Layered out.
Minus 2 bags.
Minus 2 bags of stuff.
Behold.
All right.
My stuff.
So, keep this simple. This is everything that I have. All of my tools.
What the?
This
Bingus.
But Bingus.
Bingus.
The
What
start
have
of
you
the
done, sir? Is that what all that other music was for? Oh
Yes.
my
Bingus.
Bingus.
Wow.
Saturday mentioned. What the
Look at
fuck is
him
a present
go.
monk?
Look at him go. Look at Bingus.
The Bingus.
Anyway, the start of the video was deceptively close to the travel ambiance.
Yeah. Why did a Bingus just appear in here?
Somebody put it in.
Okay.
It wasn't me this time.
I don't
All right,
believe
well.
you.
Shit.
Okay, I'll take the blame.
Good.
I swear to God, it sounded exactly like that.
Wild.
To keep
Those are
this
very
simple,
cool.
Martyr,
Mhm.
this is everything that I have, every tool, every weapon, every piece of equipment. And since we're going into something possibly dangerous with Hollis, you need to know what I have and what I will use. And if anything that you can use to protect yourself, I suppose.
And he will point out his weapons, all his bags and vials, all the tools.
Marta will kind of look it over and go, I don't really have much use for any of that.
Do you now?
I kind of just am up there to get hit, and I have that already on me. I don't have much use for, like, crowbar or...
You're not
Fighting
up
tool.
there to get hit, Martyr. You're up there to hold the front line. If I needed someone to get hit, I would have Uhal summon something from the hells. If you can even do that, I don't know.
Marta blinks at you as you mention summoning a demon to take the hits for you. But not this demon. Oh, okay.
Look, you've been sulking ever since I said all that. You need to understand. This wasn't me saying that you're useless. This wasn't me saying that you have no other value. This was me trying to get you to understand, Martyr, that this is a group. There are multiple people here. You can't act on impulse. You have to think. You have to understand consequences and risks. Because we're all put under those risks. Anything that I do, we are brought into that risk. I made a mistake with the smugglers. We were able to deal with that. I died. It's unfortunate, but Sippy was there. I trusted him to be there. I trusted him to bring me back if that came to pass. That's why I could fight.
I'm...
When you need something found out, when you need something scoped out, who do you go to?
You...
Yes. When you need druidic knowledge and her nature magic, who do you go to?
Around here.
Yes. Precisely. We all have different functions here.
He's white.
You have a function as well. You have to fight. You have to know how to defend, how to attack. You have to know where to place yourself. You have to know how to use your strength.
He's gonna reach over to the dragon blade, grab it, and he's gonna spin it so that the hilt's in your face.
Is there nothing here that you can use, Martyr? Nothing at all.
I can't take that from you.
Why? Why not?
I don't deserve anything nice from you. I keep fucking up. Everything I do, I just make you mad or I cause problems. And no matter how hard I try to be better, everybody just looks at me like I'm a moron. He doesn't listen. But
Listen to yourself. Do you hear everything that's coming out of your mouth right now?
Not wrong.
If you were a burden, if you did nothing but cause us problems, I probably would have killed you.
What benefit do I have that Uhal can't summon?
Heal yourself.
Uhal's magic, and if he even can, I even asked him what's in his book. Those things are chaff. Those are the walls that you so mentioned. They don't have your strength. They don't have your ability to reason. You have to use it. You have to be different.
But I'm not smart. I'm not good at reasoning.
You don't have to be intelligent. You don't have to understand all these fancy things that Uhal and Sippy and I talk about. You don't have to understand that. You have to know things that are reasonable to you. You have to start comprehending risks, dangers. You are perfectly capable of doing them.
Look, Arania's got a tendency to focus on emotions that Zrikich isn't too fond of.
Yeah.
Imagine needing a pep talk from
Even though Sippy is a completely opposite in ideology, he knows that Sippy knows what he's talking about when he says it. Because they've had debates on things before.
First of all, fuck you.
Second of all,
fuck you.
Look. This is completely Zrikich. He doesn't necessarily want Martyr to be looking to Arania for guidance on how to respond to high-stress situations.
You know,
but-
that's fair.
By the way,
looking back at you, he will say, just, I'm tired of being a disappointment. Everything I do just...
Look, if I had been disappointed in you, I'd have told you that I want nothing to do with you. I have not said that. I've told you that it's possible, which means you haven't reached that point.
Who told me that we aren't friends anymore after the last time I messed up?
Friends.
You don't like me, Zrikich.
No, I don't. That's not your fault.
Eyebrow raise. How is it not my fault? I'm the one who keeps fucking everything up.
I didn't like you before that either.
He's just kind of like his ears are as slumped as you've seen them.
Not helping.
And here's where you need to learn. That's not your doing. That is my problem. I don't need to like anyone to do my job. I don't need anyone to like me to do my job.
Don't touch it.
I don't need you to be going through all these lengths and problems to try to be my friend. I need you to do what it will do to keep us all alive. You care about them, and you care about me. For some reason.
Weakness.
I don't do all these things because I hate you all. Liking's not something that I do very well. I've gone through 12 years of life and not liked a single person. That's my problem.
That's so
What you
sad.
need to do is you need to trust that we are a team and we want what's best for each other because we need each other. So...
He motions the sword in front of your face again.
You don't have to take it from me, martyr. You can ask.
No, I won't accept that we want what's best because we need it. I want what's best for you because I care about you. We all do. Shut up!
I'll be sure
Hearing things again.
I will be sure to carve that on your chest next to the.
Shut fuck up! Sorry,
Losing a great boy.
I will reach out and take the sword from Zerkich. And I will get up. I gotta go. And he's like covering his face, like he's got a headache, but in part in shame. As he goes finds a secluded corner to kind of veg out in.
Zerkich will grab you.
Oh.
Ooh.
Whip around.
No, you don't get to run. What makes you think that you, being strong, isn't what I need, what's best? This doesn't do me any good. This is nothing but show. But I need you to understand that you have to ask and be willing to work together. So I need you to ask for this. There'll be times where I have to ask you for something, and you'll have the choice whether or not to do it. The same, I ask Uhal for things all the time. Ask Sippy for things. Ask Arania. I don't do it because I expect them to do it out of goodwill in their hearts. I do it because I think that it's best.
I will square up to him, still one hand on the side of my head like I have a migraine. I would like that stone. May I have it?
Yes.
I will take the sword. Do you want your short sword back after I take it off?
Unless you want me punching things, probably.
I will hand you 2 short swords from my bag. Here's filler ones.
I have Balefang.
Never mind. Put them back.
He'll just roll his eyes.
Do you want? Martyr will reach into his pocket and pull out a small stone that is wrapped in like a silver wire, like a ribbon. I think you should have this.
What is it?
It's good luck. I've managed to avoid a lot of shit just by having this on me, and I don't think it's fair to take something this strong from you without giving you something you can use. So I think you should have it.
That'll make you take it easier, fine.
Say that one more time?
That will make you take it easier, then fine.
Oh god.
I'll take it. I'll take it no matter what. I think.
Or will you?
I want you to have it. I want you to have some of the luck I've been using. But I won't force you to take it.
This whole thing is ruined.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's
just
getting
two
better.
big burly men. Just
like you said, you have to tell me you want it. God damn all of you.
I need consent first. I want your consent.
Trying to have a moment where I
What
give
the
my stone
fuck
a
was
good
that? What'd you throw at me? Oh.
A Claymore.
You throw me.
Time.
You throw it
It'll be a
and
trade.
you know throw me
Jam for
an
the
oatmeal
stove.
cream pie cookie at me.
Ooh.
I feel like the fucking Irani is cheesing for no reason.
God, I love eating cream pie.
Just keep in mind, at some point, when you don't need that anymore, if you ever get that strong on your own, I'm taking that damn thing back. It's cool looking.
Okay.
Valid.
Two big burly men just having a
Question.
moment.
Question for God. If I fix this to Trinity Edge, will it still be able to be taken off? Or is my sword going to eat it?
It's a great question.
You answered Shane when he asked.
Yeah, but that but that was a sword. This is Trinity Edge.
Just fucking put it on a dagger.
That's not.
If it's that much of a problem, just put it on a fucking dagger.
I could just leave it on the short sword you gave me. Like,
that's my acidic dragon blade. No thanks. That's what I need to fight.
Let me put it this way. That makes an item an attunement, and Trinity Edge is already an attunement item. Think of it like that.
so it would be stuck.
Trinity Edge would either reject it or eat it. It wouldn't just be able to be taken off.
Can I offer you, as I'm looking at it and thinking of it in my head, I was like, can I offer you a substitution of equivalent trade?
Equivalent exchange?
I want to affix it to my relic, and maybe it'll help power it up.
Oh, definitely.
But I don't think it'll let it go. So... can I promise you the next really cool boss thing?
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
I look over at his stuff. Actually, I have
Pyro,
an
now
idea.
you're gonna make it really cool.
Now I have an idea. I've got a thing I'm gonna make if I live. You're gonna like it.
If.
Oh no.
And I strike like the anime protagonist pose. You'll love it! And I run out of the room excitedly.
Ooh.
Marta was staring at the bottles that you had laying out.
As you're running away, you hear this almost snide tone in your voice. When he eventually lets you down and stabs you in the back, if I'm still around, I hope you don't mind if I laugh myself to death.
Marta will scream in the hallway, "Shut the fuck up!" and bash his head against the nearest metal fixture.
That's not helping your brain situation, Martyr.
That's either gonna hurt you or old Blue.
God, fuck!
He laughs.
Shut up, you useless piece of shit! Matter of fact, I'm coming down there! And his body goes catatonic as he tries to go into his soul space.
You hear Zirkich. You just hear him run out the door like 2 seconds later, going "Shut the fuck up!" and then clunk onto the wall, and then just, you know what? Fuck this, and just flumps onto the floor. He didn't even make it all the way down. He didn't even go all the way down the hallway.
He's gonna storm out the hall.
And now he's catatonic.
Keep in mind, you're still Zirkich is still buff, and he's just gonna pick up your bodies and be like,
if you're gonna do this stupid shit, you're gonna take it back.
Martyr is like catatonic, like he's like a corpse. He's like, if I live, corpse. 30 seconds later.
Remember the fucking story I just talked about using your brain?
Well, he did use his brain to go into his soul.
What would it be to try and punt a rock into Hybrian Me's head? Tell him to shut the fuck up.
You're not sure, but you get in there, and there's only 2 halves now.
Well, yeah. There's just no.
No, last time there was an empty space with the vague outline of the rat. That's not there anymore, and now both sides have grown.
Shit, do I have to change the sword name now? Okay, we're counting Hollis as the 3rd one now.
Rampage is sitting there smugly on his mini throne. looking down at you.
Fuck it, we're retconning.
You're really doing some fucking Sukuna coding, aren't you?
I'm not gonna lie. It was in fact the looks between Korn and Sukuna are oddly similar.
Oh my god.
I was leaning more to Korn, but I've been watching a lot of jutsu recently, and the attitude from him is oddly, really, really synergistic with what I'm trying with Rampage here.
So after a half hour of Martyr kicking the shit in, or trying to, of Rampage, where do I wake up? As Rickett just dragged me off.
You eventually
Where do I wake up?
Well, let me see what happens. You eventually do make him back down a bit, but it's a fight.
Yeah, you want me to roll for it?
Sure, but roll opposing D100s.
I think I did pretty good.
It's
Fuck you, bitch.
Like I said, he eventually does back down, but it's close. You feel him. He's having a great time, and you feel he's a little juiced from the battlefield.
Do I just hear Void in the background going, "No, I won't back down"?
You just see him like I said. You only see the mist, the starlight mist over there, and you just see that Cheshire smile glowing through the mist, looking at you adoringly, creepily.
After I bring Rampage low, I spit on him. Shut the fuck up when I'm talking to people I care about. I'll chop your dick off before I kill you. I'll turn and leave.
You enjoyed that, didn't you?
Yes, because you're annoying, not because I'm a bloodthirsty monster, you prick.
You sure?
Uh-huh.
Maybe you're just a little kinky.
Yeah. I'm just keep walking out and just like, shut the fuck up, bitch. I hate you.
You wanna know where you wake up?
Where do I wake up?
Yeah, where do you wake up?
In that same room where Zirkich had all his gear, you are up in the rafters, just hanging there, surrounded by rope.
Strung up like a chicken.
You're strung up like a chicken in the rafters.
Very kinky.
And
wow.
Ronnie walks by and starts bursting into tears.
You're in there for like 30 minutes, you said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After he puts you there, he's just gonna keep going. He's just gonna call. He's gonna call Sippy in the room.
Amazing.
Yeah.
After a long enough period of time, Aradia would have come looking and been like, "Okay, where's my boyfriend? He cannot possibly still be going through shit."
I just want you to see Rick having him tied up in ropes and to run away crying, like a misunderstanding trope. Just, like, I thought he loved me.
God, but yeah, Sippy will go in, see Martyr just strapped to the ceiling, just catatonic, and just be like, just nods, just looks to Zrikich.
Zrikich just rolls his eyes. I'm not gonna deal with that. He can just sit on the roof.
I twitch occasionally.
Oh.
What did you call me here for, Zrikich?
I already gave some things to Arania, but there's basically all the tools that I have. If there's anything that you would need to keep yourself functioning.
At this point, I've forgotten everything after.
He has all of his weapons. He has several bags and vials of like poisons and dusts, and caltrops and ball bearings. He has the prosthetic, which is apparently for tails. A mirror, perfume, several different kinds of stones, hourglasses, hunting traps, crowbar, block and tackle, chains, pythons, lanterns and oil, rope, and then his robe of useful items.
Yeah, Sippy already has a bunch of the fucking, what the fuck? So just mundane tools and such. So he just shakes his head. I don't think I need anything, but thank you for asking.
All right. Well,
like somebody needs something.
If you change your mind or you think of something, a way to use these.
Are these nipple clamps? What the fuck?
They're for shocking you, for torture. They're not for anything weird.
Well, I knew that. There's no blood on them.
Shake my head.
Because
Wait,
Zerkich is immaculately clean.
Earlier you said
Very
something about
efficient.
a shield. I might have just been blanking out there, but like,
If you have trouble casting spells when you have a shield, I was going to offer the prosthetic.
oh, okay, never mind. No, it is. I don't use a weapon anyway, so I have my free hand.
All right.
Dorime.
But yeah, he will just nod and just look at Martyr. It's just like, do you want me to take him?
In what way?
Harania will wander in here eventually.
I feel like this is about the point that Arania wanders in.
Walks in, seeing Martyr
Like that.
sprung up like a chicken.
Well,
Zerkich is still uber buff.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
He's not taking. He's not taking the gem out yet.
And half naked.
yeah, and Sippy is currently. He's working on the ropes. It's unclear whether he's tying them or untying them as soon as you come in.
Welcome to the party.
well, this is new.
Is it?
Look, I wasn't about to deal with him when he went catatonic. He can just hang there.
House in response there lives.
I mean, I can just take him.
Oh, I'm sure. I don't
I
really
know.
need a demonstration though, but
Are you sure?
You
yeah,
hear,
I'm pretty sure.
You hear a gruff snicker in the back of your head, Martyr.
While I'm fighting,
30 minutes have passed.
they're doing this while I'm unconscious, bro.
Yeah. When he passed out, Zerkich put him up there and then called Sippy in to look at the stuff.
As soon as Sippy finishes with the knots, Arania will just heft him over her shoulder, fireman style. Or, well, no, I'm super buff. I can carry him, bridal carry.
Yeah, but he has horns, so
Okay, and
Handlebars.
they're
Handlebars.
the doorways
that
aren't
would
that
work
wide.
better if I were the one getting a piggyback ride from you.
You have to sling him over your shoulder, or else you're gonna slam his head and his horns into into the doorway.
Do the hi-fi rush thing. Just make her get make Martyr get obliterated by every doorway.
Wouldn't it be like more swinging and prone to hitting things if I didn't have like a hand on his head?
Then you're slamming your hand at it. Do you realize how big he made his horns?
Yes.
Okay, then. Alright, you two keep that talk
You
between yourselves.
do like a bridal carry with their face tucked against your neck, right?
You mean his... Okay, when you're working on logistics I don't care about, you go.
Oh, Pyro.
What?
I have a rock from the what the fuck is it?
Kukulon?
Hulu
Is
Yaku.
that is that is it gem or is it just rock?
I know you didn't get the gem because that's that requires a 20.
Yeah.
I got the beat.
I got ore from Rockbird.
Oh, the ore. Yeah. No. He was holding a chunk of ore.
Okay.
Yeah. Appears to be iron.
Because I was looking at the thing and it was like.
I learned my lesson. I know density shit now. I'm not giving you the full ass thing of fucking mythical adamantine.
Yeah, because the gem increases the critical hit range by your whip by 1, so I was gonna give that to Zerkich.
No. I made that gun disgusting already. He gets nothing else for a little bit. None of that.
Oh, none of that.
No
Shame on you.
Yeah.
No increasing my crit range. Come on.
Go straight to hell. Rat hell specifically. All right. Is there anything else any of you want to do?
Uhal, do you have anything in Zerkich's inventory? As he calls you in last.
But you know that thing that I just got?
Yeah.
You want that? Because I kind of already have an ability that can do something similar to
What is it? Suppresses someone?
Yeah.
Sure. If you don't need it.
And I can do a little of this, so it's like it's kind of redundant in a way. Plus, you'll be closer to these people than I would.
True.
Since you're buff now.
Yeah, that's not gonna last.
Why is that?
It's a novelty, but I don't really need strength.
I see. That's good, because once you take it off, your weakness to walls will go away too.
Yeah.
What is the weakness to walls?
Besides, Martyr will be using it until he no
I'll
longer
explain
needs
after
it,
the session, though.
and then I'll be using it again.
Good
If
to know.
his stupid sword doesn't eat it.
Probably would.
Ugh. Whatever.
I mean, you could just go find another basic case and roll 20.
Still, you should take the pylon. You'll be closer anyway, regardless.
Will he?
Alright.
Well, you get closer. He'll get closer than Uhal will.
Yeah. We'll see.
I'd give you a dusted disappearance, but Arania just took the last one. And with how often she gets her ass beat, that's probably a better investment.
Yeah, her and lightning. The lightning can't hit her if it doesn't see her.
You've been.
One could hope.
You've been thunderstruck.
Well, if I get any more things of dust, I'll let you have one. I don't necessarily need them with my speed. I can kind of get away from things I don't want to be near.
Okay.
All right, as the last of Zrikich's resource management. Now, let's see if Trinity Edge eats my gem.
Does Martyr wake up?
Yeah.
Not for a while.
After 30 minutes, he does.
So after he gets done talking to everybody and then some.
You wake up, Murder.
You're still tied up.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
And this next 10-minute bit will go on the Patreon episode.
That is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
It's
sponsored by Love Hunter.
Arania fucking like does the crack thing with some rope. She's like, I heard Zrikich was giving it to you.
I
like wait.
Sponsored by Bad Dragon.
Sponsored by
Bad
Adam and
Druid.
Eve.
Oh.
So I look around and go, oh, what's going on?
Where these candles come from?
I was honestly immensely curious.
He's a yawn deer.
Of what? Of what?
Why you were tied up?
I was having a conversation and it took me a minute to get my point across.
So did you let him tie you up?
I was kind of unconscious. I think he just kind of did it.
Oh, that's not as fun.
Excuse me?
Where are my clothes?
Midna is unironically 40 pounds of pussy and ass.
Well, that's hot.
Old Baloo just closes the door, dumps us both
One's
out.
like, I don't want to hear this. I'm just a baby.
He suddenly knows how to cast silence.
The cone of silence.
Sippy will command old Baloo to leave you two behind if you start doing weird things in it. In his adopted sons.
Command, abandon.
Abandon.
So my dad did.
So you're saying that we can't fuck on the ship? This is really upsetting.
Yeah.
Well, we can't
We
fuck
fucked on the
anymore.
ship before.
There's a
Gas.
level of kink apparently that's not allowed on Old Blue.
So we can fuck missionary, but we can't be kinky.
Apparently.
This is child blue.
I was
We
not
can
aware
fuck
you
like
are.
straight people.
Oh wait, yeah, you did when he was still like a
Mhm.
big thing. Oh
Yes.
yeah.
In that like 30 minutes before they sent the gods after
Yeah.
us, we decided to like jump each other's bones. Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
Okay,
last
but-
night on Earth.
Yeah,
shit.
but Old Blue was an adult then. Now they're a child,
Yeah.
so it
I
doesn't
was
count anymore.
old blue.
This
Yeah.
would be child decent exposure.
Yeah.
And I need you to take a seat right over there, please.
Well,
Am I
so
under arrest?
Ronnie realizing that, like, oh, you were unconscious, she just starts untying. Like,
Am I under
okay.
arrest? Am I under arrest?
No, I thought this was something different.
That was a reference to Zerkis. I need to have a seat. Am I free to leave? Am I free to leave?
Pussy.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you need to? Did you need to go somewhere?
I need to get something from
Drown in pussy.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Yes.
Stop that.
I
You have to get it, dog.
Right, because you passed out. Right. Yes.
I'll be back.
You were doing the equipment. Yeah. Yep. Uh-huh.
Oh, do you know how to make poisons or venom?
Liv is checking. I do have proficiency with an herbalism kit. So
I may call upon your services. I need to get to Uhal first.
yes. Right.
Dust of cartoon smoke. Uhal, where are you?
He's just walking out. of Zerkis' room.
Linebacker charge is coming down the hall at you. Uhal!
What?
I'm not slowing down.
He'll just, if he needs to, misty step behind you before the point of impact.
He tries to slow down. Pulls his wings out as like an air brake. And I close the door so Zerkis doesn't hear me. How good are you at making?
It's gonna really.
How good are you at making
Rania,
poisons?
no.
There is a poisoner's kit, Liv.
Then why did you get so excited when I said herbalism kit? Because I said that as me being like,
Because he's
I'm not
retarded.
Smart is dumb.
Dumb.
Amazing. Amazing.
He's mentally
There we go.
damaged. You're a monster.
Uhal,
You
Uhal,
groomed him.
Uhal, Uhal. Are you good at making poisons?
No.
You're a snake
No.
and a wizard. How do you not know alchemy?
I didn't go down that route.
You're a paladin. Why can't you talk to people?
That wasn't what I majored in college.
I'm
Where's
just
Sippy?
naturally resistant to poisons.
Where's Sippy?
Look, are you gonna ask Seppi if he knows how to make poison?
Where's Sippy? I'm just yelling at Uhal.
I don't know.
You're
Just
useless.
going
I
down the
take-
list till he
Running on
finally
all
gets back
fours up
around
to
and
the top
shit.
deck looking
Oh.
for Sippy.
Floors.
Yep,
I know
Seppi's-
somebody who can do poisoner kit though.
Cartoon break. Who?
Zerkich.
It's for Zerkich! It used to be a surprise.
Yep, Seppi's in his owl nest as usual.
I smell him.
It-
Running up
It's
forward, up the mast.
But by the way, even though everything else has shrunk and whatnot bad because Obaloo got damaged and had to go down to a smaller vehicle, your owl suite is still immaculate.
Amazing.
Sippy, there will be a Hybrian head poked into your nest. Sippy, 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 I need your help. Sippy, 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 Sippy.
Wow.
Yes, you.
Are you good at making poison?
He just stares at you, just blankly.
All the little
For a
owl
good-
statues turn to look at you too.
Yeah, a good 10 straight seconds of just.
By the way, there are now at least 20 little owl statues around you.
Yep.
I want to make. I climb into the owl nest house as best I can.
The owl nest rejects you. You cannot enter.
Let me in! I'm like trying to force myself in. I'm making a thing for Zerkich. I should thank you for a thing he's giving me.
Martyr, what makes you think I would A, know how to make poison, B, make you poison?
I thought you cared about me. About then, Old Blue like spits me out. Just, I fall.
Yeah, Sippy is just leaning over the owls. Martyr, I do care about you. That does not change my knowledge on how to make poison or not.
Alright, I'll go talk to Zrikich. Zrikich, you hear very loud footsteps running towards your room. And when you open the door, I am like at eye level, assuming the door opens inward. I'm like, I was pressed up against the door. Zrikich,
Yeah.
I have a proposal.
Have to do with poison.
Yes. How'd you know? Who spilled?
Not that big of
You're
a
in
ship.
the hallway, dumbass.
Might as well a small yacht.
You're like 10 inches from my door.
I was quiet though.
No.
You think you were?
What if, when I get done, let me step into your room for.
Yeah, go ahead.
He's still half naked
So-
and buff.
I had a thought about what I could give you in exchange for the gem.
Rat nipples.
Besides the stone, whether or not you want it.
The real question is, does
I'll
Ricochet
use the stone.
have 2 nipples or 6?
Now,
Go to jail, man.
when I get the void essence extracted from me,
Thank you, Bill.
we can turn the remaining carcass into a super strong void venom. Should be able to like wipe out something really strong for you.
All right, so my brain's failing already. From what I understand is you want to milk Martyr and make void juice.
Yes. Me.
Now,
Don't say that to me.
now, Connor,
Hey, cowgirl.
Jesus. You've asked me this twice before, and I told you.
3. We'll cross that bridge after I survive. I know.
Yeah.
That's why I told Zrikich, if I survive, I have an idea.
And shut the fuck up.
Well, now I'm telling you to Zrikich. Now we have our person with the poisoner's kit. What do you think? With all the super degrading void stuff, we could make you a super strong, like, ace in the whole poison. Like, you could use it for whatever you want. Like, I'll just give it to you.
Now I'm going to interject.
Smiling with a pogger smile.
Now I'm going to interject here real quick, and just say, Zrikich, from what you've seen of the void stuff thus far, it is it's antimatter, my guy. It's not going to be processable like that. It's gonna be the raw juice or nothing, or it'll always be the raw juice. It's just going to do that or other primeval materials. You need to be a god level alchemist. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Done to process void venom.
Real shit. To Haven would we go, gentlemen.
Yeah, that involves telling him what you are.
Well, my character's totally smart enough to withhold that information.
Zrikich is just gonna...
Zrikich knows this.
Look at you, Martyr. And his gaze is going to...
Poggers,
like,
Martyr.
all the eye rolling and all the, like, sighing is just gonna disappear from his face. He's just gonna be completely serious.
If that comes to pass, then we'll worry about it. It's not going to do any good to start planning for it now. You have to survive that whole ordeal before any of that's even possible to consider.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will. We will come back to it. But I had that brainwave, and I thought you would really enjoy a really strong venom.
I'm sure I would find a use for it. But just remove it from your mind for now.
His eyes crossed. Done.
Oh.
I earnestly pray, even if I don't win, just kill yourself.
They won't go back, Zrikich. I can't see.
Young man,
All right, stay still.
You're gonna get
As
Sippy.
before the strength is taken from him, you get bitch slapped.
As Martyr looks up, are you going to get Sippy? I land on the floor. Turn over. I'm cured.
He's just gonna look at you with his eyebrows up.
He'll walk by just as he's being.
It's gonna
just
take a lot more than
sitting-
that to cure you, bud. Look, just remember what we talked about. Try to consider it for more than a day and a half.
Will do. I scurry over and take the sword.
God is going to gently put his hand down over Marcus. As the party rounds the next dune, and they see the mouth to a cave in the distance, that martyr's amulet of Hollis begins to warm. You realize you have made it to your destination. To which we will now do next Monday after.
on Dragon Ball.
So
Many owl stairs.
yes, which means we will next time on Dragon Ball Z. I hope you all enjoyed the game. Stop recording.